Hello guys, greetings. This is Aman Soni, and in this video I'm going to show you how to install GNS3 from scratch in your Windows 7 laptop. And I'm going to tell you what are the files that you need, the setup, the image files, and everything you need to set up GNS3 in your Windows 7 PC from scratch. As you can see, this is my main laptop on which I'm going to make the tutorial. So GNS3 is already set up on this machine. So I'm going to use a brand new machine which is completely blank and there is no GNS installed on this machine. Now these are the three files that are you going to need. This is the setup, and in this tutorial I am using 1.3.10. It is a old version but this is quite stable, and this is 3745 series router and the iOS running is 12.4. Now let's open the readme file for the instruction. As I already told you, we need a setup of GNS, image of routers, and a good tutorial that you are already watching. Now you can use this link to subscribe to my channel on which I'm going to post such videos, Cisco, non-Cisco, and other interesting video for you guys. So let's hop on to the setup. Now start the setup guys and wait for it to start. Yep. Now just next, no need to read this and just do I agree. We are going to install GNS3. Next. Now guys, this is the list from which you need to select what you're going to install and what you don't need to install. Now this is a basic GNS3 wizard I am showing you. So in this tutorial we don't need to install any Wireshark or SolarWinds response. Why? Because those are advanced packet capture softwares. We just need to install the basic GNS3 setup. So just uncheck them, next, and install it. Now let me show you what this is. This is a WinPCAP. This is a driver guys that you need to install in order to properly run GNS3. Now this setup is running and this is the main GNS3 setup, and it just gave a WinPCAP setup. No need to worry, just continue this setup. Next, I agree and install. When this setup is finished, your main GNS3 setup will continue. Now wait for this setup to continue. It might take not much time, 1 minute, 2 minutes at more. Wait for it to complete guys, and this is the setup which we are installing, 3745 image. I am going to tell you why we need this image. Wait for it to finish. Yep, it is done now. Now next, and just do no because we don't want to install any SolarWinds in our laptop. Next, start GNS3 or just uncheck it for now. I'm going to tell you why. Uncheck it and finish. Just close the browser guys. Finish it. Now minimize. Now this is the GNS3. Now guys, I want you to always run GNS3 as an administrator, because if you don't do that it might cause you problem in the future. So just right click, properties, compatibility, and check this. Run this program as an administrator always. Okay. Now whenever you start GNS, it will automatically run as an administrator. Yeah. Just uncheck this, close. Now this is the beautiful GNS3 in front of us, completely installed and running. But we can't do much. Why? Because when you click on GNS routers here, it will tell you you don't have any routers configured yet guys. So you need to install iOS image. What iOS image is? The iOS image that I gave you, because by default GNS will not give you any routers. Fear not guys, I've already given you the image so that you can put this router image here. Let me show you how. Just minimize it for now. Go to edit, preference, and what we are here for? We are here for iOS routers. Click on new, because as we can see we don't have any iOS router image file in our GNS. Click on new. Now you need to browse the file. Okay, just open the folder that you downloaded and the link is in the description. Open the folder, click here, copy the path and close it. Now go to browse and again paste it here and enter. Okay, and this is the file that I gave you. Just browse it and it is asking, would you like to decompress the iOS image? Yes, sure, why not? Wait for it to decompress. Next. No need to change these settings, just next. This is the default RAM that the 3745 series router consumes. Next. Now guys, this is one important step, because in this step we are going to add various interfaces that your routers will show you in the GNS3. By default, it will only give you fast Ethernet. We want more connectivity, so we will add couple of more fast Ethernet ports. Just add fast Ethernet, and more fast Ethernet. Now, why are we not adding these 40 links, and what are these 40 links? These 40 links are serial WAN interfaces, guys, and we don't need to add these 40 interfaces in this step. Why? Because when you do next, you have the option of adding the T-links in that step. Now the last one, this is for switches. You can see the SW, so we are going to completely ignore this, and in this step we will only choose this fast Ethernets. Next, in this step you can choose serial WAN interfaces. We have a lot of serial WAN interfaces, and we have a lot of fast Ethernet for a lot of connectivity. Next, the last and the most important step for GNS3 setup, the idle PC finder. If you click on this idle PC finder, it will calculate an automatic idle PC value for your GNS3 router. Now let me tell you what is this. This is the value which, if it is not configured properly, then your CPU utilization will go 100% when you turn on GNS3 routers. But this step, when properly executed, will automatically give you an idle PC value that is going to be installed. Wait for it to finish. It might take quite some time, depend on your system hardware. Okay, let me resume the video. There were some students there in the class. Now, the idle PC value is fine. Now, this idle PC value is set completely. Now, when your GNS3 routers will turn on, the CPU utilization will be not much. Just OK, finish, and apply. Click on OK. Now, as you can see, we have already added 3745 series router in our list of routers. Just drag it, and you can see we have the routers in place. You can add 2, 3, 4 routers as much as you like. Now, if you want to connect these routers, just click here and go here. We want fast Ethernet. In here you can choose serial if you like. Let's connect the serial 01 to serial 02 and some serial interfaces here. So we have a beautiful JNS scenario ready to be run. Just click it again. Now we have 3 routers. Now I would advise you to turn them on one by one. How? Just right click, start. Wait for a few seconds. Again right click, start. Wait again for a few seconds, because when you boot up a router in GNS3, it takes the CPU utilization. So you don't want to hurry up the process. Right click, start. And yes, now our 3 routers are up and running. If you want to see the console, very easy, just right click and console. Now this is the console of R1. As you can see, the router is booting up. For R1, let's take for R3. It is up and running, and let's take for R2. R3, R1, and for R2 as well. Yep, it is here. Now, if you want to see the interfaces, like what are the interfaces that you have used, just click here. It will show you all the interfaces. And now you can do all the config, whatever you like. And if you want to put some note in here, guys, just click here. My GNS3 lab. Okay, and we are good to go. If you press this, all your routers will be shut down. Okay, now thank you very much. It was a wonderful experience making this video for you guys. So let's hope to see you guys again in near future, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Love you all.